A couple of things that I haven't really touched on as much is the idea of a couple of the edges in terms of emotional edge, where people are panicking, and like they were when he made that Bank of America investment, and also time horizon edge, the idea of something that maybe it's not going to work out in the short term. If you have a longer time horizon, you can have an edge in that way, and those are two very valuable edges. The Tepper thesis to me is fantastic because I think it's been said there's a certain clarity to a great thesis. It's simple, it's concise, and I think, again, I'm not privy to his deep thoughts, but the basic idea was everyone thinks this is not going to survive. I've heard what the Fed says they're going to do. I think they're going to make sure it survives. Therefore, if it survives, it's worth a great deal more than it is today. And those kind of clear theses where you have an edge can absolutely happen in large cap securities. And the securities I've invested in have ranged from super micro caps to I've invested in multi-billion-dollar equities as well. But I'm only willing to do it on those big ones wherein I can find a clear thesis where I really think I have a defined edge. And so they do come about in companies of all sizes. And that's why I think it's so important to cast, this idea of a broad net, in that you look at a lot of things. You look at all sorts of different things, but you've got to be very willing to be very quick to put it in the too hard pile. And so I've spent a lot of time, I spend a ton of time discarding investment ideas. And I think being able to be a quick no is a really valuable skill in that. But the theses wherein you can say, this is what everyone thinks, and this is why I think they're wrong, in 2 sentences, to me are great investment theses, like Tepper's Bank of America.